Welcome back, Filmaholics. My name is Kyle Carrick, and in this channel we find anything and everything filmmaking. So if you guys want more of that, consider subscribing. But let's go on with the rest of the video. So what is today's video gonna be about? Well, a while back I did a review on their older batteries from Vemico. So now I'm gonna be doing a review of their newer batteries. Before I did the NP-FZ100s, now we're doing the NP-FZ100s. Quick but small disclaimer is that they did say they will reimburse me for reviewing this battery, but in the same time they said it can be a non-biased review. I can say whatever the hell I want in this video because it is my video, and that's the only way I will ever review a product from a person or a company or anything, as long as it's non-biased and I can say whatever the hell I want about it. But on to business. I am going to be reviewing this with 3 different categories. First one is going to be price, the next one is going to be what it comes with, and the last thing is going to be the specs. So first things up is the price of the product. So this NP-FZ100 and charger comes in at $49.99, and for comparison, Newer puts their price point at $54.99 and Power Extra puts theirs at $52.99. Now that's not too much more for a really well-known brand, but in the same time it is somewhat cheaper, especially when you put the broader spectrum point of the original battery's price. And this does not come with a charger. If you get the original battery, it is a whopping $78. But I'll leave that decision on the price points of these batteries to you. Personally, I think it's a great deal, especially what it comes with. And speaking of that, the next thing that we're going to be talking about is what it comes with. The first thing I want to mention about these batteries and what it comes with is something that no brand does or considers at all. They do not bring this to the table, and I love that this brand does. It's the fact that it gives you a hard case. And that's so considerate for a brand in my opinion, especially for batteries, especially for somebody who wants to travel or just bring their camera wherever they go. I love that they do this. It is so considerate, it's so awesome, it's so good, it's so mobile, and it's so durable. Oh my god, it's awesome. Now what does it come inside with? It comes with a dual battery charger right up here, and the Type-C cables right up there, and then the 2 batteries in another hard case. That's so considerate. So it's double the protection for the batteries itself. That's so considerate. Oh my god, I love that. And now on to what you really need to know about these batteries, which is the specs of the batteries itself. I will also do some comparisons later, but mainly these specs. First up is gonna be power protection, and this has a lot. So there's overheating, overcharge, overvoltage, overcurrent, and overpowering. And then also, it has no short circuits possible, and I just love that. I love things like that because I've had times where I've ruined my electronics via, well, short circuiting, and just the fact that it protects you from that is another peace of mind moment, including with the hard case. The next thing I want to mention is about the dual charger, and the fact is, it is a dual charger. It charges 2 batteries at the same time. I love that feature, especially how easy it is to read the LCD screen, just because it lights up and everything. It's an easy to read, easy system, and I love that. And the thing I love the most is the fact that it uses a Type-C cable. Type-C cables are awesome. I use them on everything and they're great. I love that everything is transferring to that. Even I've heard that iPhone is also changing into a Type-C. The revenge of Android. Feels good. So how much power can these batteries really hold? Well, the battery capacity is actually the same amount as the Sony original battery, 2280 milliamps. That's amazing. But the next test is what really counts, because the optimization of the battery is what decides runtime. So we're gonna be testing that. For this test, I had both batteries recording at 4K, 24p, interlaced coding, and I just basically let them run until the batteries would die. The Vemico battery is recorded for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a pretty long time. But the Sony batteries did beat them in this test. The Sonys went to 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a 10-minute factor, and I honestly don't think that you'll be recording for, well, 2 hours long, unless you're gonna be doing a 2-hour-long feature that's a one take, but I highly doubt that, and you'll be using external power anyway. So I, again, highly doubt that. And now lastly, for charge time. Well, this part's gonna be a little bit weird because the Vemico batteries can charge 2 at the same time. But if you charge 2 at the same time, it's gonna take 5 hours. If you charge just 1, it's gonna take about 2 hours. When you charge the Sony battery in the Vemico charger, it's gonna be 2 hours and 30 minutes after my tests. but in the same time, you technically get a battery each time if you do it one at a time. So if you keep on recording for 2 hours at a time constantly, you're just always gonna have endless batteries. And now it's finally time for Kyle's conclusions. So what we have here is a battery that doesn't last as long as the original battery, be it only 10 minutes, and I don't think, again, you're gonna be recording for 2 hours and 30 minutes. And if you add the factor that this battery takes less time to charge, then, well, I think this is a better deal, especially when you again add more factors of the accessories it comes with, like I mentioned earlier. And lastly, 2/3 of the price, and you get all of this compared to one battery from the original Sony battery. So I think this is an amazing deal because, well, again, 2/3 the price, amazing accessories, amazing mobility, just amazing overall. So I think, again, amazing deal, considerate company. I love it. And if you guys want to check out the battery or the gear I used to make this video and my past videos, go ahead and check the links down in the description below. They're gonna be no extra cost to you guys, but it will help out the channel, so help us out. And if you guys want to check out my other reviews, check out this playlist right up here. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and dream on.